Friends, welcome back to Me and the Boys Wrestling. My name is James Owen Brown, and I am joined by my co-hosts.
The bringer of hell, David Tyrell, letting you know that I'm coming to wrestle well. And
the one that just mucks stuff up.
I actually got access to the link this time, so
all
You
right,
know
there
me
we
to
go.
say. What else do I do?
I'm going to get this going, and then I'll share these links.
I got only heels.
I'm the bringer of confusion.
Here we go. Now this one, we're going to have to break this one down a little bit. I got to get these links shared, and then we'll talk about how all this popped off. Two guys from the same faction currently duking it out here.
Ooh, without powerbomb. Yeah. This was this was the result of a melee. And these two found themselves face to face, and one of them got slapped in theirs.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers got hit by accident, and Cameron Taylor addressed the situation. Connor said he didn't take it back. He never said he did it on purpose, but he said he didn't regret the decision, which upset kind of the pseudo bodyguard of Fingers, kind of a security guy. Normally waits in the car unless there's a situation. Or not the car, the helicopter, sorry. Fingers only travels in style. This man is a champion of multiple territories.
A legend in his own mind.
What a botch. But anyways.
Look at all those ponytails.
Hunter S. Mustache is here. Welcome.
Yeah, it kind of looks like an inclusive, the hell's that James Cameron movie?
Avatar?
Yep.
Yeah. I can see that.
If they put their ponytails together, I'm out of here.
Well, they're liable to get tangled up if they're not careful. Oh, God. Scoops him up and drops him on his head. I recounted the scores from the one-off event between NXG and the HRS, and NXG did win 4-3, even if I include the J Omega point for the match that we called off, because he was winning at the time and HRS a bit behind in points. So, wow.
The attitude gets the victory.
Makes short work of Connor Lachlan. I'm surprised at that. Maybe I'm not. Connor's been in his own head all week. Finally broke his own silence and talked for the first time ever to say that he didn't like what was happening at Me and the Boys Wrestling after Fingers gave back the mixed titles to Angelo King and Sweet Death, making the math a problem for me. What we're going to do is give each team a point for those titles. But, yeah, Connor didn't like that. He saw that as weakness and was very upset. We'll have to monitor that situation closely. But now, a ladder match we've got.
Like a cool version of Papa Shango.
Absolutely. We've got Alex DeLarge, Road Pig, the Black Knight, Hunter S. Mustache, Superintendent Dixon, DUI, Ryan Kai, and Angelo King in a ladder match. The winner here going to take on Danger Boy for the QLW Championship.
Oh, we got the groupie in here too? Yes.
Yeah. I did my best to fit everybody onto the show tonight. We're going to have a Rumble right after this. We'll get the Leftovers Rumble out early. And the only concession I had to make was the ladies, unfortunately. We're going to have to do something special for the ladies next week because there was just too many tempers flaring.
Maybe give them a one-off episode like the HRS.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
The MATB evolution, if you will.
Yeah, I like that.
People are going to bleed and I'm going to start my road to reclaiming the NAB title. Rock your dream.
Wow. EMP with some big words. He says it's time to restart. Kind of a refresher. Meanwhile, Angelo King all on his own. Got just a free shot at a easy victory here if somebody doesn't do something. Come on, Road Pig.
Road Pig.
Road Pig? Get in there.
Get in there, Piggy.
What in the hell?
Wow.
Okay. What the hell? I don't know what to say.
Unheard of.
Absolutely unheard of. And just like that, HRS picks up a title shot and 3 big points for the faction.
That was something for DMP.
Baby bottle, baby bottle, baby bottle, baby
Holy
bottle,
crap.
baby bottle, baby bottle.
An armada of baby bottles as Angelo King just walks in and walks out with the case. Nobody paying attention to this man, and I don't know what to say about that. That's crazy.
Are we
Lame.
reading this or no?
Yeah, you can read it out.
Distracted by all
Big
the
Daddy Cole,
talent
Brad
that the
Blade,
hack
Chris,
to the
Jim,
case
Fitz,
lol.
Georgie Boy, Jack Duncan, Michael Myers, RJ the Terrible, The Shoot, Buddy the Wabbit, Brent, Cody Harris, Jay Castle, Frank Weiser, Hulk Steve, J Omega, Ricky Goldman, TiVo, and Zippe are all in the 20-man Royal Rumble.
Absolutely. Winner here going to get consideration for the next opportunity. We're going to finally round out that elimination chamber by the end of tonight. We're going to see who the final man is, Pink Slick, HR, or DMP. If you missed the one-off event, we did a 5-way table match that ended in a draw, but only 3 of the fellas out of the 5 had points. So the 2 with nothing are eliminated, and we'll do a 1-fall triple threat tables match. Here comes Brad Blade, new acquisition of the militia.
Yes, sir.
He's been impressive. He looks
Especially
good.
in Rumbles.
Yeah.
Well, so far.
Look at Big Daddy Cole buying his time.
Oh, he actually landed that spear.
Oh my God. That is a big dude.
Yep.
Just towering over the other 2.
2, 1. Jack Duncan coming in at number 4.
Wow. I didn't get in contact with the manager of the HRS, so I didn't get a pick for the ladder match, but put in Angelo King because he was the most nimble and agile of the group. And I don't think he's going to be upset about it.
That was no way. He didn't last long.
Big Daddy Cole eliminated
Jack Duncan.
Jack Duncan, yep.
Sucks to fight your faction, but it's guaranteed points.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Here comes Brent.
Good opportunity for us to remind you to check out www.420dna.com, because if it's in you,
It should be on you.
and I can't wait to unveil the brand new 420 DNA Arena coming when we do the switch over to 2K25. I have it built, and it's awesome.
It looks amazing.
Haven't seen it yet.
I'll send you some pics.
Oh, Brent eliminates Brad Battle.
The Quebecers on the board.
Oh. Honky Tonk Chris got Honky Tonk Power Drive.
Big Daddy Cole gets rid of Alex DeLarge.
Georgie Boy.
Georgie Boy. Chris gets stomped. I was lucky to have Chris as my co-host last week on Pop Culture Punch-Out, and I'm going to try to set that up again for tomorrow night. So if you are a fan of digital wrestling and you want to see some pop culture characters duke it out, join us. We have a blast.
Oh man, Chris is getting choked out by Big Daddy Cole, but Honky Tonk Zippe's in the building. The best friends are in the ring at the same time.
Not bad. It's a good situation. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought he was going to take him right out.
Off the ropes.
That was a sit-out choke slam, yeah.
That would have been nice to see.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, the block.
wow.
Oh, rolling heel kick.
You're not in the ring.
Coming in at number 8, Drake the Devil Castle we'll see him in that elimination chamber. He also holds a cash in the satchel still. As we approach the new King of the Ring, the matchups have been set. I'll call that up on my phone later. We can talk about that a little bit too. Or at least have a look at who's DUI's fighting.
Yeah.
I got fingers, round 1.
Oh boy.
Terrible.
That's going to be an interesting bout. Oh no. se11ep6 pile driving Chris.
Trying to cripple his tag team partner. Brent. More points for the Quebecers.
Tebow just used his triple finisher.
Nice. What was it?
It was a spike.
It was a spike? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Chris in a bad spot again, but Drake can't line it up.
Oh no.
Representing the Elite, Michael Myers. We've also got Buddy the Wabbit in here for the Elite.
Ooh. That was a nice power bomb there.
Uh-oh. Michael Myers. Not going to last long here. The Militia on the board.
Ooh. Jeez, what a choke slam by Brent.
Oh, the Militia.
There we go, there's another.
Oh, someone's using a special. That's 2. Take it. Tebow tosses Chris.
Chris took right through.
Who we got here? J Omega.
Someone's got a super finisher. The jump goggles are on.
Oh my God, it's J Omega.
Oh, snap. He gets up, he can land something.
Rick Castle looking in rough shape out there. Didn't even spend too long in this Rumble, and he's all beat up. Brent's got Honky Tonk Zippe, and he's out of here.
Retribution sought out by Honky Tonk Chris. That was a hell of a spell.
Here we got the Excellence Ricky Goldman coming in. Now I put your podcast with him on at work, and it was a great conversation about wrestling and specifically the ladies of the different eras. I like that.
Thank you. Figured being International Women's Month, we'd highlight some of the things that the women are doing.
Oh God!
Super kick.
The HRS dominant again, and still the HRS. Even if they pick up no more points here. Doing a number.
Super kick!
Was that HRS again, or was that Fitz?
Yep.
It was. That was HRS.
Looks. Oh, Brett and Chris got a fight going on. Chris is bloody.
It looks worse than it is on my paper because I've got the points from NXG tallied up from the other night where they had their own show. So it looks worse than it is on my piece of paper.
Oh, Timothy.
Oh,
Hulk Steve out here taking care of business. We hope he's well. Haven't heard from him in a bit. Brent again.
Chris is out. Oh, God.
Brent's got 4 points. The winner's only going to get 3.
Number 15, here comes Dim.
We're already at 15?
That's what I'm saying.
We're flying through this Rumble. And the ladder match was a joke time-wise. I was concerned about these two.
Drop kick by Chris to Dim.
Point for the Militia. 4 in the ring. Brent, Honky Tonk Chris, J Omega, and Hulk Steve. Brent gets popped.
The rock-a-bye baby.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah.
You get the rock of the rock and roll because they're like that. RJ the Terrible. As if things couldn't get worse for everybody in that ring.
Oh, man. Well, he comes into a terrible
Hey guys, BTWRI's gonna be here in like 20 minutes. 3.
Sounds good. The Ultimate is in the chat. Ultimate, we're going to see you later in the main event. Arai will be at your side. And if you're just joining us, sadly, the ladies aren't featured tonight on the show, with the exception of Sweet Death and Mishy, because there just wasn't enough space. But we're going to do something special next week. However, she will be in your corner. Here comes Buddy the Wabbit. Buddy the Wabbit. I always want to go duh. Oh,
wow.
Brent with a huge reversal.
That saved him big time.
Hulk Steve working on J Omega over there. And I don't know why that's funny to me. It's just like a contrast of styles.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's no funny times there.
Brent just booted Buddy.
Here comes the Stroop, number 18, with a nice pull. Only 2 men left.
No.
Tough Stuff Wrestling, welcome. Sorry about Buddy. I don't know if you caught the ladder match, but it was kind of a wash for everyone except for Angelo King.
Hey Oldhams, tonight you have your beard versus beard match versus Greg McDonald. Represent us well.
I'm sure DMP means Gordon McDonald.
Autocorrect my...
He doesn't care. That's the kind of jerk he is. Right. Cody, Harris, and Brent in the ring at the same time. Dangerous. Uh-oh.
Package DDT.
Honky Tonk Chris just saved RJ the Terrible.
Yeah, because only 2.
Gordon Mack will take umbrage with that.
Wow. I'm hearing in the chat that Gordon McDonald's going to have a problem with DMP for calling him Greg. We'll see how that plays out. Frank Weiser with the coveted number 20.
Honestly, being called Greg's better than what I would say.
What's he going to do about it?
Frank Weiser comes in, tries to get rid of RJ, but the spine buster onto Hulk Steve leaves him reeling.
DMP ever defiant, perhaps laying down a challenge to Gordon McDonald. Oh, wow.
Here we go.
RJ the Terrible.
There goes Stoop.
Deposits the Stroop into the front row. He's not happy about that. I did some work on the Stroop's new character for 2K25. I'll leave it a surprise, but he knows what it is.
Okay.
Stoop's
And
where he belongs, right? On this Stoop.
If you've got him on your Facebook, there's a couple clues that he's posted in the last week or so.
I don't have Facebook.
I can only imagine what the chat would look like over the last week or two if you were in there. There's been a lot. It's a lot of changes. It's a lot of...
You gotta change it to WhatsApp.
We're not moving 65 people.
If Gordon McDonald wins a major title, I might have time for him. Otherwise, maybe a backstage brawl.
Melee on commentary. This is Me and the Boys Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, where anything can happen and usually does.
Absolutely it does. Oh,
there
wow.
goes Cody Harris. Oh. That was almost another point because Hulk Steve's still on the ring.
Then down to the nitty gritty here. We've got 2 Quebecers. We've got 3 Quebecers, 2 militia, and an HRS in there.
What's that? You're right. Oh, jeez. That was a series of things.
Brent is out of here.
Ooh, Frank Weiser just ate the soul of J Omega's boot.
I call that the Soul Train.
The Soul Train. I like it.
Chris trying to do his worst to RJ the Terrible. Oh no. There's just very blunt sounds coming out of this game right now. Ooh. Elbows against temples and... Oh! I haven't seen that move before. That was crazy.
guess you could call that the Omega.
Yeah. I know this man has names for all these moves. I'm going to have a separate Google Doc to keep track.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your Frankencutter call.
It's all good. Oh, no.
Wow. Quebecers really showing out here in this Royal Rumble. We're down to 2 against 2. 2 Quebecers, 2 militia. Somebody's going to get 3 points on top of the 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 they already have.
Wow.
Massive.
Oh, gut wrench.
We got Quebecer fighting Quebecer.
Frankencutter.
Militia fighting militia.
Gut wrench.
We got a crazy night of matches after this. Everything is a grudge match. There's not a single match left on the show tonight that isn't like a high stakes, big fight field grudge match.
Quebecers got another point.
Wow.
Oh, man. Draping DDT.
I feel like that should be a draping stalling. We need to add stalling to that version.
Yeah.
My mom is in the chat. Hi, Mom. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, Booker Mom.
Friends, be sure to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, do all those social media things because it helps immensely, and it's free as Frank Weiser goes for a ride. Oh.
Big boot!
Well, here's 4 points.
Yep, that's going to solidify it. I don't even need to see the rest. I can give you your 3 points. Wow.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Deposits RJ the Terrible.
Wow. Honky Tonk Chris with a massive win. He'll be happy about that.
Yeah. Again, look at the algorithm. You bring them into the mix.
That's true.
Lots of
Interesting.
action tonight.
Doing the thing.
Interesting. I saw Buzzsaw Butcher pop up in the chat.
Guy to show up in this.
You also had Buddy the Wabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Both
So-
of them got beat in the first minute of them entering the ring.
You had 2. Some of the others had 3. The HRS had 4 because they're not featured anywhere else in this show other than
Elvis
the
Presley
ladder match.
ripoff.
It's that whole mentorship program.
C13 Hip Hop, that can only mean that Cameron Taylor is in the chat just in time. Maybe we'll leave the entrances on because we're banging through this show.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit. I don't think we've seen HR's entrance yet.
I don't think so, no. Usually
Here
I'm
we go.
backstage doing my administrative stuff, but for some strange reason I have had to come forward to deal with this. I don't want to call him a pissant, but I can't find a better word.
He's a malcontent.
I like that. It sounds like it. It sounds significant.
It sounds like what HR would call him in the paperwork.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. With the black
Who
and
was
white
there
here?
for a second.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Is my system screwed up or is this an artistic choice?
No, this is monochrome.
Oh
This is
my
letting you know
God.
There's only 2 ways to look at life: the black and the white.
Wow.
But when they mix, they cause gray. So
Yes, the
there's 3
grayscale.
ways.
Grayscale is one of my finishing moves. So
With the
You'll-
pyro and the Me and the Boys Wrestling cowboy hat.
yes,
Oh my
Yes.
God.
had to get that one custom.
Wow.
Wait
Next.
for it.
Next level.
Yes.
Oh wow. Nonchalant walking away from the explosion. Objectively badass.
Yes. I took some time on this one. I had to let it be known that when I came into the ring, the theatrics were done, the pyrotechnics were fun, but someone was gonna get done.
I like those filters on the intro. The first one I saw to have it was Fingers, and it
Yep.
he's got that sepia kind of tone. It makes the entrance just so much more dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Beat in the chest. Oh, my God.
Let's go.
Holy crap.
Y'all used to the block and his antics, but Mr. Tyrell is a whole different demon.
Wow.
In his own universe, he is the undisputed Universal Champion.
Such a pretty display for an Upcomb 88.
In this universe, he's HR.
Now here he comes. Cameron Taylor, one half of the tag team champions with Connor Lachlan. And we'll see how long that lasts for.
Display for an upcoming beating.
And his opponent, representing Truth and Consequences from Carson City, Nevada, weighing in at 218 pounds.
Self-mutilation doesn't count for Super T.
And classic tag team
I have arrived.
champions, Cameron.
Arai is here.
There's the chat.
Welcome. Business just picked
Get in
up.
the ring and say that to him. Rim chops.
I'm gonna slap the design off his head.
Looks like it's painted on anyways.
Yup.
We're going to get a look at the French lover, speaking of doing stuff to people's hair. For the last, I'd say,
Liver?
at least 2 weeks. The whole chat has been threatening to shave him bald and light him on fire.
The French liver?
Yeah, the NXG guys are really going to town on his haircut.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
only because I'm not there.
And it's also because the French lover hasn't lost one-on-one to any member of the NXG thus far.
Now, if you remember the way his match started against the block, he had the upper
Penguin
hand.
blue waving tear. Person blue holding pencil.
And this, I
What
can't
color
say it's
would
gonna
he
be the
wearing
same
tonight,
thing.
I wonder.
Yeah. That's the grayscale right there.
Okay. Snap
He
suplex.
deserves it.
Oh, wow.
What a
All
great
right.
minion you are,
Arai with some strong statements in the chat out of the gate.
Dirty lion cheating free.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, DMP.
Now, there's been a lot of talk and there's been a lot of languages that conversation's been held in, but we're just letting you know, in all languages, this means pay.
Correct. There was a whole bunch of French in the chat. There was some Spanish.
You feel a little
Had a
pinch
very
in
rough day.
there? How's your skull?
Wow. The drop
Okay.
down. The scoop into the... Oh, it's blocked.
Okay.
And Newfie rolling on the floor laughing.
As satisfying if you didn't fight back.
Also, if you want even more languages, I speak German and can get some of it in here. Come on, Mr. Tyrell.
9.
Big right hand. Scoops this man up. Smashes him and tosses him.
Environmental usage, okay. Strong start, don't let it go to waste, Mr. Tyrell.
Absolutely. Cameron Taylor swung the momentum here.
Just a little bit.
In my experience with my character doing battle with Cameron Taylor, if I didn't put him away early, I didn't put him away.
Ah,
But I don't have an entrance like that.
French lover Einstein Hunt.
I guess we'll see. Thanks, Booker Mom.
I'm sure Arai said in German that French Lover is a strong competitor and a very able-bodied, worthy opponent.
There we go.
I've been playing through the island on 2K25. It is what it is. It's just another
Dog.
showcase or my rise mode. And I don't know. I wouldn't have bothered because I know it's taking up space for other things we could have. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We'll call that the E-shark.
Yep.
He's the family dog
Setting
of the
something up
Scratch
here.
Family. They look
Oh.
down on him like a lesser being, which he is.
Okay, wow. All right, talking lots of sauce to the French lover. The Quebecers aren't going to be happy about that. A pin here. Ooh.
Okay.
That was closer than it seemed. Wow.
Here, puppy. Oh, no. Oof.
Oh, no.
Ooh, the step up pump me.
Watching, I thought I was harsh. All true though.
Wow.
That is crazy.
The bicycle knee.
Here is your winner,
Ooh.
Cameron Loki.
Oh, you got lucky.
Cameron Loki Taylor picks up a massive victory here, and he's going to be happy about that. And after being jumped a couple of weeks ago by HR for failing to report for a meeting.
Oh, we're not done.
Otherwise you're getting your head shaved and your whole body lit on fire tonight.
Oh my God.
He gets lucky a lot against you, dog luck.
Wow.
Maybe he actually watched the tapes.
Might have missed that last part in the contract.
Is that... Are they talking about shaving down the Ultimate and lighting him on fire? He said he was going to shave his beard. He didn't agree to all that.
Last minute edition.
Minute
BW Mishi.
Here we go. Sweet Death versus Mishi now in the mixed match, tag team match that happened. Sweet Death
No, not Ultimate.
injured the shoulder of Mishi,
Never do that to Ultimate.
and Mishi ended up taking the pin, which started a whole bunch of problems in the chat between Sweet Death and Mishi the Magnificent. And we also then saw on the one-off show between NXG and HRS a match between Sweet Death and Elvira that was called short when Mishi came down and absolutely beat the hell out of Sweet Death. Before and after the match, they had to be separated by security. And that's where we are in that rivalry. This is Falls Count Anywhere.
Making our way to the ring.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
From the other side of darkness.
Low key, it's probably the dark horse of the card.
I love the ladies wrestling.
Yeah, I don't disagree. There was a lot of talk back and forth. And like, when Mishi talks in the chat, it's not, she doesn't say a whole lot. So when she does talk, like, you gotta listen and take heed. She's upset.
Ms. Bookerman, who are you rooting for?
I have that shirt.
Mishi, say something. You coward. Mishi.
I don't care for either of them.
Mishi's a crowd favorite around here. Sweet Death making her way. She's been impressive so far.
Not a favorite in my crowd.
Just anything affiliated with the French lover, you are absolutely against.
The French liver? Damn right.
He brings in his poor friend Steve.
Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. I have always cheered on Mishi.
That's
Also,
true.
Yeah, Mishi, say something, you coward.
I don't think we've seen Mishi pop up in the YouTube chat. She's
Just don't say stuff much cause you're afraid.
I like the heel angle though. It's a good
I
one.
cheer for you in your matches, no worries.
Also, if I was Gordon McDonald, I would have said that DMP was ducking me. Oh, too busy. Okay.
DMP always ducks people. What are you talking about? I think I fought him once one-on-one.
Thanks and ask the Finnan.
To be fair, DMP's got a pretty full dance card as of late. A lot of people want to put their fist in that man's face.
Well, it's been that since I started here.
That's true.
You're not wrong. I think the list has just gotten longer.
Kerman wins my match. No ladder to climb when you're 6'7".
That's
And
true.
win is ultimates. I have opponents every single week. I only have so many fists.
It's a sad and awkward moment now where I have to let Arai know that she actually doesn't have a match on the card. I talked about it earlier and how the card filled up so fast with all the fights between these fellas that there was no space left to do my usual kind of a leftovers situation for the ladies. I know, my apologies. It's a bad look, but next week we'll do something special just for the ladies. Or no, I like the Block's idea of having a show just for the ladies. I can get to that sometime this week.
I can be there for it.
ARGH.
Okay.
It'll be
Depending on the
practice
day.
for a CWF.
What's that?
I said it'll be practice for other things.
Ah, true, yes. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Again, my apologies, Arai. I feel bad, but
I need
if you were...
DMP and Ultimate walking in with me for my intro.
Absolutely.
Please.
Okay.
That would be great just for the ladies.
If you could have seen the Facebook chat this week, it was out of control.
No man, it's fine really.
There was...
Okay, I don't feel so
When's
bad.
Ultimates match?
Ultimates match is the main event because it's beard versus beard. And that's a big deal. Oh, Mishi rearranging the furniture.
Yes. Let's go.
There was a genuine full-out brawl that happened, and what I think went down is I'd been plugging the show all day Thursday and what we're going to do and all of that, and then I got sidetracked by real life, so I had to put it off until Friday. But that Thursday night, the fellas just started literally hitting each other in the chat. They'd put the star, like Dungeons and Dragons style, and be like, smash his fingers in the face with a table. And like, oh my God. And they were like, I came back to like 200 missed messages, and there was a literal brawl. Oh no. Mishi eats a knee. And that's going to do it. Oh my God, she's not going to be happy at all.
They texted me and reminded me about the show tonight, but I was busy before and then I hopped on and I think they're gone now. Look where they are.
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet
I was
Death
recording.
adding insult to injury.
I texted them, but I'm not sure where they went.
And then I got the text message, oh shit, it's Monday.
Mondays at 7, friends. Week in, week out, we are here, me and the boys wrestling. If you're a fan of digital wrestling, please like, share, subscribe, climb the top rope, crossbody, block the notification button so that you know when we go live with weird one-off stuff. Have a look around the channel. I just put out a parody version of a Billie Eilish song that I've been singing for years.
I kinda dig it.
Sweet Death is a force to be reckoned with. And here we go, another one that's kind of popped off. These guys put each other out of the Royal Rumble 2 weeks in a row, which is absolutely staggering, the mathematics of that. And now they kind of have some bad blood.
Well, let's see.
They were here, Arai. I'm sure they'll be back.
Yeah, the Ultimate was here. He popped in and said that you'd be around in a little bit. Here comes Buzzsaw with his fresh new apron.
I hope they're back for their match.
The outfit for black, so it didn't show much love.
Yeah,
Oh, what did I say he looked like last time?
Dr. Octopus.
That's it.
He doesn't have enough arms, but I see it. It's in the goggles.
But we can call his hair his arms, the way it's bouncing around.
This man cut a promo once where he was punching meat in the freezer, Rocky style.
Probably has a good 20 minutes before his match, so should be fine.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, Buzzsaw Butcher.
Another fella successful in multiple promotions. Here comes Dr. Volcano. We find you alone in the darkness and contribute to the madness, and these dark arts are heartless, and we leave you with the sadness. What's up? What's up? What's up?
The Grim Shady.
Grim Shady. But yeah, I just put out a version of Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, but my version's called Bad Type. And it's a horror parody, so go check it out. It should be the first video on the videos section.
Enjoy Dr. Volcano.
I had to send Buzzsaw Butcher the Dr. Volcano's Cabinet of Carnage video just so that he knew what he was getting himself into.
You left? I didn't even know you were here the first time.
Why?
The Ultimate is here, no doubt getting ready for the big matchup later.
Volcano and Ultimate would make a very aesthetically interesting tag team.
I think you're correct.
Your match is the main event, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Connecting people all over the place, it's me and the boys wrestling. As Dr. Volcano goes one-on-one with Buzzsaw Butcher. Two nasty psychos.
How long
Mostly me.
Sorry?
But everyone else too.
He'll probably miss.
His name deserves to be on the marquee. Even Bickerman probably.
Oh no. Knocking the songs right out of his head.
Bickerman, did you miss Ultimate?
With every bullet I shot. Haha.
Hi DMP.
I'm excited though. We were talking about it off air how the match between Gordy Mack and the Ultimate Beard versus Beard popped off entirely in the YouTube chat, and we haven't had that before. Mm-hmm. All sorts of fights break out in the Facebook chat, but the YouTube chat, that was a new one, and I'm here for it, and that's kind of why it's the main event.
The only reason I haven't seen YouTube chat, I don't have Facebook. Hopefully soon.
Oh, Buzzsaw lands a nasty kick. Dr. V gonna wisely roll out. Buzzsaw gonna keep the pressure on though. No, thinks better of it.
I think he's afraid of heights.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. Guy that size?
He just said yes. He even wept. You wept over Ultimate's absence, didn't you, Bickerman?
I wouldn't say I wept. There may have been a misty eye and a couple of those gasps, you know, where you're like...
For that.
I didn't even know he left.
Oh, no. Oh, God. That's what he does to the cattle before he gets them ready for the slaughter.
You wept. Say it. Say you wept.
Am I being bullied in the chat of my own show?
You owe me this for canceling my match.
2 cows.
Okay, that's fair. I wept when the Ultimate was missing for a little bit there. Oh, no!
No. Oh, the chopping block.
God, the chopping block. Or no, the butcher's block.
Butcher's block.
Wow, that's going to do it for Dr. V. Buzzsaw hits him with that finisher, and oh, he's not done. Oh my God. Oh no, careful. It's a good way to catch a fine. What is this? Oh no.
You're just a public puppet.
Buzzsaw with a vicious right hand. He's got a table and bad intentions in the ring with him right now.
Get out of the way reference. Yeah.
Buzzsaw calling his own match from the chat. I love it. Oh.
Damn.
Dr. Volcano tossed through a table at the hands of Buzzsaw Butcher, and he's not going to be happy about that. And that's a point for NXG to go along with the point for Sweet Death.
That's some cute eye shadow he has on.
Lackluster, like the whole squad.
Ultimate, I'm sure he wept over your absence.
Up next, the French Lover versus Torch. And Torch has been waiting for this for so long. Finally, a singles match against the French Lover.
I'll be watching.
And in the corner, notably, of the French Lover, Human Resources, HR, to make sure there's no shenanigans.
This is my game.
Nah, I just want the front seat to watch the liver bleed.
I mean, violence is also.
I just inhaled paint sealer fumes HELPP. Except for I, you're cool. 3. You're so right, Ultimate.
There's a funny story that I have to tell you about while I looked at the entrance, but I'll tell you after we're off air.
Having all the stickers on the HXG team.
Fuck it. Oh, God. The French love.
How dare you? Don't overstep your place, you ultimate minion.
Is that the Bret Hart thing? It's the Bret Hart thing.
Mishi yelling at the crowd because the crowd chanting, loser, at her.
He has a better record.
Oh, wow.
Oh, when you're the 8-second man.
And his opponent,
Damn.
accompanied by the Pig, the
Not once, but twice in a row.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was kind of.
Well, you've heard of Mr. Ed, now we have Mr. ED.
Unforgiven OG.
Road Pig and Torch making their presence felt here.
Oh, the groupie in the flame.
Trying to stay.
Dave was just biting his lip.
Try not to get
DMP,
canceled.
this is our love story. We don't mean it, but me and Ultimate have to lift each other up. Why no?
Can the French Lover remain undefeated against NXG? Been one of the big stories this season. If not the big story. That's definitely the reason the NXG guys are so aggressive towards the French Lover and his haircut.
Hands down. Like, I mean, ever since he's exposed his luscious locks, he's been undefeated. And I think they found out, or they believe that it's the power to his game, and we'll see.
Yeah, and they're like piranha, especially in the chat. It's never just one guy. They really move as a team, and it's commendable almost. It's almost damn right respectable.
I wouldn't go that far.
How would we just call them boy band lovers?
Wow.
Yeah, they are moving like a boy band.
That's an excellent segue if there were something to plug right there.
What, the new Driving Under Mishap
French Lover sex.
new single? Boy band lovers?
Makes sense. That's the one.
April 15th everywhere.
Nice.
Currently playing on XRP Radio.
XRP Radio gets everything first.
Yep.
Or would you have your own show to push it on? Saturday nights.
I'll allow it arrive.
Nice.
This time.
It's almost like the Terrell effect. Saturdays at 12.
Or Pop Culture Punch Out Tuesdays at 7.
You and the boys up?
Yes, you do.
Mondays
at 7?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, the toss.
Torch dumped on his head. French Lover trying to show some agility, but he's going to miss.
Thanks, DMP.
Gonna recover in time to get
Sorry about
Irish
that.
whip and a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
He's all fired up tonight. Uh-oh.
Broken heart attack.
Going for a pin, but is it enough? Is it too soon?
Ooh.
Oh, look at HR. He wore the boas and the hat and everything to the ring.
Yeah, because I'm in my official capacity.
That's true.
I only wrestled in my golf tee.
Wow, Frenchie rakes the eyes. Quebecers known for their sportsmanship, but NXG bringing out the worst or the best in everybody here, depending on how you look at it.
The show with, so I had to bring my partner and our overwhelming Romeo and Juliet without the tragedy vibe as CP.
Definitely. It's a genuine romance brewing here in the YouTube chat of Me and the Boys Wrestling. There's been some momentous events that have happened, including real-life events like acquiring Bear the cat. That also happened during a live Me and the Boys event where my wife came home with this tiny puddle of kitten and was like, we have to help this kitten. His eyes weren't open yet or nothing, and he's still around. He's 2.5 years old now, and he's about 17 pounds.
Super Torch Punch! I can't believe it's been that long.
Also did Amar Tyrell say tilde roll earlier?
Yeah, I think there was a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Look at Torch breaking the rules here, exposing the nut.
Reference.
Well, he does have a creepy as a manager.
If you know the industry, you know what he's talking about.
Frenchie's down. Looks like he might have got poked in the eye. Torch looking for a finishing move here. Wow.
Oh.
Drills the French lover in the back of the head. No. Why is Mishy cheering? That was weird. Wow. Torch manages to do what nobody else on NXG can do. And that's take down the French lover here on Me and the Boys Wrestling. It was bound to happen, and it finally does, but the man went 6 weeks running the table against NXG, and it was very impressive.
13 hip hop, you are a real one. She's given up on him.
Wow. Torch pulls off an upset here. Up next. Ooh, this is a big one.
Retribution.
Started as a 5-way Iron Man tables match that ended in a draw when Mr. Tyrell, King Slick, and DMP all managed one fall. And King Slick had a man up as the time expired, looking for that victory. If there was one more second, he would have won that match and punched his ticket to the Elimination Chamber next week. That'll be next week's main event. It's going to be Fingers versus Drake the Devil Castle versus Fitz versus DUI versus Butch Duncan versus the winner of this triple threat table match. Yep. Big stakes here for DMP. Big stakes for everybody.
The following contest
Mr. Tyrell would love to climb to the top of that mountain again.
The only chamber DMP belongs there is the feeding chamber.
Table matches are good.
60 pounds. A demon.
Very good.
Ooh.
Relentless, eh? Let's see.
King Slick from ODW stepping into the Me and the Boys ring for the first time just last week and already got a massive opportunity. What happens if King Slick has to take on Fingers in the Elimination Chamber?
Make sure I win, minions. I'm Dean. Let's have a fair match with lots of sportsmanship.
We'll cross that bridge if we get there.
Yeah, already 2 members of the Niceties in that chamber. 1 militia member.
Ultimate thank you.
1 HRS. Could we put another?
The wrestlers wear.
Here he comes.
Y'all are awesome for knowing the signal.
He make his way down here. Nobody wants it more than him, but also nobody wants it more than DMP, and nobody wants it more than King Slick. I
gonna
love the
remember this.
Juggalo people. I was a Juggalo artist for about 2 years, and I got invited to play at the gathering of the Juggalos, but I wasn't able to make it work. But the Juggalos are nothing but love.
OMG, really?
Whether you like them or hate them, they are nothing but love, those people. They're a great group, in my experience.
Herman a Juggalo FR.
They love green jelly, too.
Oh
Yep.
my god. Let's go.
Last
I
time.
would like a t-shirt with Mr. Tyrell on it.
Wow. There you
Just
go.
got a new ICP poster. I'm so excited.
Okay. Well, we can make that happen.
Need some to block
It's a
merch
little
out here.
box poster.
I mean, if I get a screen grab, I could print it.
We need a screen grab? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's not bad. Nice and close up. Come on. Put the arms up. Oh,
Okay.
I thought there was one more section there.
It's alright. I should be able to work with whatever you got. Just gotta find my thermal paper.
Here comes the Only Heels champion, EMP. Friends, check out on Facebook the Only Heels Incorrectly Named Wrestlers group.
Is my McFoley flannel. Holy.
You're so full of yourself, I'm sure you're not a dirigible by now.
Very Foley of himself.
I see what you
Somebody
did there.
talking in the chat?
Good time for a plug of the Incorrectly Named Wrestlers Facebook group. Just in time to mention Mark Farley.
EMP looks ready. Forever with the Juggalos fire.
Oh my goodness. What are those spikes on his arm? That's dangerous.
Is there a
Oh
need
my,
for that?
my God. Big fight feel here. King Slick and DMP go right at it. Mr. Tyrell brilliantly hangs back. And then does that.
Does some dance moves.
John Cena came into the ring.
Took a swipe at little Jimmy just there. This is a table match.
Dump him over the ring. Oh no, reverse that. Ooh, just dodge that.
Yes, ultimate.
This is action packed.
It really is. 3 heavy hitters in the ring right now.
Clothesline.
3 fellas vying for one spot.
ICP double exclamation mark forever with the Juggalos double exclamation mark double exclamation mark double exclamation mark.
Yeah, do the dirty work. Set up the table.
We have a meme in our household every once in a while. We'll just be like, magnets? How do they work?
Oh, reverse pile driver.
EMP grabs King Slick, but it gets reversed. Oh.
Oh, taking
You-
my time with that one.
You wouldn't expect that kind of behavior out of the Human Resources Department, but here we are.
I said when I have to get into the ring, all bets are off.
Uh-oh. EMP looking for that Canadian Destroyer. Hey, that clip you sent, and I think you posted it to Only Heels, those 2 guys fighting in a, look like a hall or something like that. But that guy,
Barbershop.
was it a barbershop? That guy hit a
Yeah.
Canadian Destroyer on the barbershop floor.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's insane. What are you doing that in the barbershop for? Oh,
And then
no.
onto the table and to the chair.
What's it take to keep that man down, though?
A lot by the looks of it. There you go. The drop kick works.
EMP kind of hanging around outside. He's trying to pick his shots. Oh, he got whacked. Uh-oh.
Ooh. That was not expected.
No, that came out of nowhere. Fighting back,
He really
though.
just wants to set up a table. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Power bomb. DMP just kicked the air.
And misses
He's
wild.
used to that.
Uh-oh. The block's got a window. Oh, he missed.
Are you serious?
Uh-oh. You could get him on the
Wait for
rebound here. Oh, I love
not?
that move. I gave that guy my move in 2K25.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Looking for the setup here. DMP
There we
going to
go.
stand by. This is a window. Wow. Mr. Tyrell punches his ticket to the Elimination Chamber next week in the main event. DMP goes back to the drawing board. King Slick is not going to be happy with the results as he's the one who went through the table.
DMP doing his best. Nothing.
Ooh.
You all have a meeting with me.
There it is. Next week's main
I thought
event.
it was Ironman tables.
Mr. Tyrell versus Fitz versus DUI versus Drake the Devil Castle versus Butch Duncan versus Fingers in the Elimination Chamber. Fingers will come in last as champion. And that brings us to our main event, Beard versus Beard. It all went down in the YouTube chat. Gordon McDonald versus The Ultimate. Two very hairy, burly men.
Test the rules of the match were not explained. I was WWEd. Screwed.
I'm pretty sure it was said.
It was stated right at the beginning of the match, at the beginning of the show.
Definitely at the beginning of this episode and possibly at the end of the match on the last episode too, I think. So no meat on that bone. Here comes Gordon McDonald decked out in his lumberjack gear.
Yeah, but DMP will take 10 as his meat, so.
This man's rocking a double flannel. He's got two on.
He's chilly.
Wow.
It doesn't get more Canadian than that. Two Hamilton dinner jackets.
I believe in you, my love.
Wow.
Affectionately known as Gordy Mac. He looks ready. Neither man wants to lose that trademark beard.
Those aren't beards. They look like chin warmers.
And here comes his opponent, the Ultimate, really coming on as of late.
And his opponent, from wherever he wants, weighing in at 220 pounds.
220? I don't know about that.
Only I can have Mick Foley flannel.
It's gonna be about 180.
Tism my love growing heart. Wow.
With the cloak and dagger on, maybe.
Avenge me.
EMP demanding to be avenged by the team.
I will win for you, heart with ribbon, heart with ribbon, heart with ribbon.
When they can't.
I'm sure I give the militia a point for
Gordon
that
looks
victory.
like my uncle if he decided to get of his ass and work out for a change. And DMP too, I guess.
Both
320. Did you weigh in at Hogwarts? Thanks, Ultimate, my beloved.
I don't know what happens in the case of a draw. It's just a normal match, so I guess that's a possibility. We would just have to run it back. At ringside, Gordy Mac's tag partner, Super Nintendo Dixon, and the French Lover rocking the helmet just in case NXG decides to show up. Accompanying the Ultimate, the leader of the Elite, DMP, and Arai, of course.
Wow, the 2 count off the throat.
Gordy Mac with the scoop up and the guillotine across the top rope.
Ooh, splash for misses.
Ultimate with the Irish whip to the big fella. Oh, how did he do that?
He looked like he cast something as he was going to get hit.
He must have. Using those protection runes all over his chest and arms. See if Gordy Mack knows the key. Elbow, ear clap, and you're out.
Oh, cut in reverse into a choke slam.
Ultimate with a straight choke. Nothing fancy about that.
Oh, wow. Knee to the throat.
EMP looking on intently. Oh, where's he going? He was looking for a weapon, but this isn't anything goes.
Protecting the twig.
Hey, I would. There was a lot of threats and incendiary talk tossed around in the chat about shaving poor Frenchie bald and lighting him on fire.
He's also not allowed on the show practically.
Gordy Mack with a pin attempt. Arai up on the apron. Where's she going? Come on, pan over.
At the door if she keeps it up.
Gotta watch she doesn't get ejected.
Again. Back body drop by the Ultimate. Spinebuster. The ref not even looking.
He's putting the turnbuckle pad on. Arai must have took the turnbuckle pad off, distracting the referee.
Let's watch it just pop out of nowhere.
Oh, there it is. The big squash. Superintendent Dixon up on the apron as Gordy Mack reverses. Spinning sit-out powerbomb into a pin. Not going to be enough. He can't believe it.
Fight forever being chanted by the crowd.
They love it.
Oh,
the stakes are high. And there's a tombstone. Gordon McDonald looks concussed. He's just fighting on instinct out there.
Give him the Geneva checklist.
I'm trying to figure out if his pants are made out of royal icing or not. Or marshmallow. Or foam.
The old Geneva checklist. Uh-oh. Wow.
Wow.
The Ultimate polishes him off with a tombstone pile driver, and that means next week we're going to see what the face of Gordon McDonald looks like. One of the best kept secrets in Me and the Boys Wrestling. Or something.
Oh, man. Look at him now that he gets to keep his beard. He was a little timid to start the match, but that look of intensity right there shows that he believed in himself the whole time.
He does look intense.
On the kibbutzers.
Wow. That is true. There was a hair theme to the Quebecers and the whole faction. Friends, that's going to do it for this episode of Me and the Boys Wrestling. Be sure to join us next Monday at 7. Have a look around the channel, find some music, some poetry, check the playlists. That's the best way. That's the best way to navigate my channel.
Exclamation mark, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark.
Do the things.
And do all the things that this man's about to tell you.
Check out sharetheshock.ca because you can find the latest from the soon-to-be greatest. If you think it needs to be updated, hit me up and I'll add to your playlist. It is The Block, which is live on Saturdays for The Terrell Effect and Wednesdays for Candid Conversations. Tune in to the music and enjoy the vibe.
333. Thank you for sharing.
Next Monday is the first show of the Insanity Effect, which is going to bring you the best unsigned and independent urban music. And on
Thank you, Arai. Growing heart, growing heart, growing heart.
Driving Under Insanity, all on xrpradio.co.
I think that was our only points except for the 2 for our belts. Tough night for the elite.
Sweet.
Oh.
Friends, be sure to join us next Monday, 7 p.m. for more exciting Me and the Boys Wrestling action. And if you can't get enough, join us tomorrow night at 7 for Pop Culture Punch-Out. It's going to be a happening. I will see you next week. I love you. Bye.
Peace.